Hello, hello, hello! Magandang umaga! Kamusta po kayo mga kachika? Ako po si Juana and welcome back to my channel! It's been a while since I last filmed and in this video, babalikan natin kung ano yung nangyari sa akin noong 2020. So last February 25, I commemorated my first year here in Australia. It's March 9 today and I have been meaning to film for so long. Ngayon lang ako talaga nagkapanahon mag-film. So, year 2020 was crazy for all of us, and I know. But it was the year when my husband and I closed the gap between us. Aww. So, I would like to look back into my 2020 and share with you how my first year here in Australia was. So, stay tuned and watch this until the end. So in this video, I will be showing you some clips and pictures of all my travels and everything that we've been through last year. I hope you find it interesting. So looking back, February 25th, 2020 was the day that I arrived here in Australia, particularly at Perth International Airport. So we stayed in Perth for 3 days. We stayed in an Airbnb. And then I met James' sister and brother and his nephews for the first time in person. And then we traveled for 4.5 hours to Albany after 3 days. We went to a lot of places. Nagpunta kami sa wind farm. We went into a lot of motorbike rides. And that was my first time to ride the motorcycle, a huge one. I thought I won't make it out alive, but I did. I also met the rest of James's family and James' love of his life, other than me. Seven. So na-meet ko si Seven and I fell in love with her the first time I saw her. And then we also ate a lot, or I ate a lot of Australian food. So, lahat yun bago para sa akin. Siyempre, first time ko lang naman dito sa Australia, diba? And then, March 2020, unfortunately, the Australian borders closed. So, I couldn't travel back to the Philippines. Wala akong magawa kasi nag-email sa akin yung airline the day before my flight back to the Philippines. Hindi na ako nakauwi. So, yun. So, what we did, we spent more time together. I saw some kangaroos. Emus as well. We went to some parks. Beaches. A lot of landmarks and traveled around Albany. din ako naniniwala dati na may mga ahas kang makikita dito. Well, hindi pa naman ako nakakita, pero yung mga lizards. I freaked out the first time I saw some lizards in our backyard. So we went for some of camping trips. Fishing trips.
So this is where James used to fish. Huge rocks here. Tatabi siya ng punan ng mountain. Ayun. Ayun yung malaking rock kanina. So, we come from that side. That side. So, umikot kami dun sa gilid. Dumaan kami sa gilid. Just across here. And the water is so clear. Ayan. Ang ganda. So, what are the kinds of fish that you can get from here?
A lot of things from the rockfish to sandy fish. So sandy fish like King George whiting.
Iba ang exciting kasi itong mga ginawa namin na to, yung mga travels namin na to, lahat yun halos first time para sa akin. And then, April 2020, I applied for a tourist visa extension kasi naka-tourist visa lang ako dito sa Australia nung dumating ako dito. And then, I was fortunate enough for it to be granted and for it to be extended for 6 months. So sabi ko, ano kayang gagawin ko? Paano ko i-spend yung time ko dito na maging worthwhile naman at productive? That's when I thought of starting to vlog. I started my YouTube channel back in April 2020. And then life went on. July 10, 2020 was one of the most important events in our lives. James and I got engaged. We celebrated our engagement by playing billiards in a pub and drinking. And then July 2020 was also the month that we moved into this house. So we moved in together. We tied the knots. So we got married in Perth and celebrated it with James's family.
So James and Jane, your commitment to this marriage is a personal and binding commitment. James, do you take Jane to be your lawful wedded wife, to love her, laugh with her, stand by her, and comfort her and respect her, to be honest with her, to be her best friend, and grow old with her through whatever may come? Jane, do you take James to be your lawful wedded husband, to love him, laugh with him, and stand by him, to comfort him, respect him, to be honest with him, to be his best friend, and grow old with him through whatever may come?
With this ring, that's actually
Whenever you look at your wedding rings, may you always be reminded of the love and commitment that you shared and of which you have publicly declared today in front of your closest friends and family.
there for a couple of days lang, and then we traveled back here to Albany kasi dito talaga kami naka-base. So, nagpupunta lang kami doon if you want to do something pag gusto namin gumala sa city. We also went on a lot of dates. Ate a lot and gained weight together. That's the most favorite part. I also went for a lot of walks with Seven kasi may park lang dito malapit sa bahay. And then since lumipat na kami dito sa bahay na tinitirahan namin ngayon, we started fruit-bearing plants sa aming backyard. We tried to beautify our backyard. And then, September 2020 was the month that I resigned from my work in the Philippines. Nung nagpunta ako dito sa Australia, plano ko bumisita lang ng isang buwan. Pero since dahil nga sa nangyaring pandemic, hindi na ako nakauwi. So I decided to give up my job in the Philippines. Kasi matagal na rin naman ako hindi nakakatrabaho simula nung dumating ako dito. Although I tried na magtrabaho for a bit online, parang hindi ko kinaya kasi ako rin yung nag-aasikaso dito sa bahay. So, kinailangan kong mag-resign. And then October 2020, we applied for a partner visa for me to stay here permanently in Australia. And until now, it's ongoing. Saka ko na siguro i-discuss yun sa inyo kapag na-grant na. Medyo matagal ang processing niya. Inaabot siya ng 24 months. So, matagal pa ang ipaghihintay ko. But ngayon, I'm in a valid visa, of course, because I won't be staying here if I don't hold a valid visa. So, naka-bridging visa po ako. Yun yung tawag nila sa visa kapag habang pinaprocess ng gobyerno yung application ko for a partner/permanent visa. Ayan, November 2020, we went to a fair. Makapunta dito sa fair dito sa Australia. And then naranasan ko din na manood ng movie for the first time here in Australia with, of course, my husband. That was the month that we also went on a 4-day trip to Shark Bay. Doon ako nag-enjoy talaga. Masyado ring mahangin. Hindi kami nakagala kami pero hindi masyado. But then, you know, it was a time for us to unwind and relax for a bit. And we also did some cooking challenges. And until now, he's detesting it dahil siya yung natalo. So after no na natalo siya, hindi na ulit kami nag-cooking challenge. Ayaw niya na. Then, December 2020, we celebrated Christmas together, of course, here in Australia. It's my first time to celebrate Christmas here in Australia. We celebrated it with his family. Doon kami nag-celebrate sa bahay ng kapatid niya. It wasn't our first Christmas together kasi yung first Christmas namin ni James, we spent it in the Philippines. And then, the New Year arrived, January 2021. Ito yung first time na i-celebrate namin. First time namin mag-celebrate ng New Year together. Kasi last year, yun yung panahon na lumipad na sa pabalik dito sa Australia. So, hindi siya nakapag-New Year with my family. I tried making pandesal din this year. We went rock fishing with some friends. went on a lot of boat fishing. Actually, today dapat plano naming mag-boat fishing. But hindi natuloy kasi lumakas yung hangin. Hello! So, nandito kami sa gitna ng tubig. Inside the boat. We're boat fishing. Nakahuli na ako ng 3 kanina. Pero medyo nahihilo na ako. And January 2021 is also the year or the month when I'm legally allowed to work here in Australia. So I applied and got a job in an accommodation place here in Albany, which I will be probably sharing with you some other time. And that's actually what's keeping me busy now. Kaya hindi ako nakakapag-film ng madalas. Siguro isang araw i-share ko sa inyo kung ano yung ginagawa ko sa trabaho. That's how my year was. That's how it went. It went so quick. Hindi ko na nga namalayan na 1 taon na pala ako dito. But it was a crazy year. But it was a memorable and fun year for me. Alright, I hope you like this video. Share if you may. And subscribe to my channel kung hindi pa po kayo nakaka-subscribe. In my next video, siguro i-share ko sa inyo yung buhay dito sa Australia. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Cheers!